And if you're one of them, morning, afternoon, welcome to the channel. Just thought I'd talk to you a second while I'm just drying up these pots. So I'm going to get off a brew in a second. Then I'm going to prep him some food because I know he's hungry. Now, be prepared because I'm going to make corned beef hash. Now, I must have had 55 million recipes sent to me. Y'all think I'm tight that he's had to wait for 3 months for me to make him corned beef hash. So I've had that many recipes. I've decided I've just messaged somebody in the family and asked how my mum made it. So I'm going to make him my mum's corned beef hash because I just wanted to check, and I actually have everything that was included in that. Now I'm cooking 2 things today because there's no chance on this earth I'm eating corned beef hash because that's minging. But I'm going to make it for the husband. So I'm going to make this vlog now, and then I'm going to make my tea on a different vlog because that's something totally different that I'm eating. But let me get my ingredients out for my corned beef hash and I'll be right back. I'm going to change the battery and all, just so it don't cut out, because we all know I'm good at that. I'm back. So, got the kettle on and I'm making His Majesty a brew. Got my new chopping board off Angie. She got me a stainless steel chopping board. It's sick down it. I've got some water on boiling, and because we're putting potatoes in it, just a little bit of salt. So what my relatives said was, we're going to take these potatoes. Can you see me from there? No, let me put you down a tiny bit. There you go. Right, so she said we want these potatoes about this big ish. We don't want them very big. Now, this is not how I envisioned corned beef hash is, but this is what my auntie said. This is what we're going with. So we're doing them quite small, look. Now, I don't know how much. I'm only going to use 1 tin of corned beef, but I've got some little, like, I'll show you later anyway. Some little stacks. So I want to cut enough potatoes to make sure I've got. It's probably going to make 2 lots of corned beef hash for His Majesty. Like I said, I'm not eating this. It's quite a simple recipe. I was quite shocked. Make sure when you're cutting potatoes, they always want to be about the same size, so they all cook at the same time. There we go. Don't think that's going to be enough, is it? Gauging it, I'm trying to gauge it to see how big it is. Am I marking my chopping board? Is it leaving marks in it? Oh, I don't want to ruin my new chopping board. Hold on, let me tear that bit off the end. I don't like that. Not like that. And I had somebody complain the other day that I throw my rubbish in my sink. Guys, don't worry about that, because I do, but then I clean it up. I don't just leave it in there. It's just easier to throw it in there than traipsing over to the bin every 2 minutes. We'll go 1 more, I think. I'm worried that I'm cutting this board, you know. Why is it leaving marks? Oh, wait a minute. Is there a cover on this board? I think this new chopping board's not meant to be blue, you know. I think there's actually, I'll have a look in a minute. I feel like when that's done that, I'm stupid, aren't I? I think this is meant to be silver, and I think this is like the blue protective layer on it. We'll have a look in a minute. So my water's getting hot. That's my potatoes for the corned beef hash. Might make 1, might make 2. We'll see. That's it. That's how many I've done. You've watched how many I've done. Let me put these away. Get up a coffee. His Majesty a brew while I'm cooking him some food. Because I'm a nice wife, you see, today, people. And what I'll actually do is, I'll put this kettle out the way. I can see my sink a minute. Pull that onto the hot heat because I prefer the front ring. Anybody else just prefer a certain ring? I need to check this board out in a second. I'm not going to put the potatoes in there until they actually get hot. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for milk. I don't know, I'm looking in the drawer for milk for God's coffee. Milk, that's what I was looking for His Majesty's coffee. Right, let me give you his coffee and then I'll be back to you in a second. So, still getting ready, prepping is my water because it's timings. You actually have to time this. Now, I wanted to show him a chopping board from Angie that I thought was a really cool blue colour. It turns out I'm a bit thick, and it is actually just the stainless steel cover, and I've not pulled the blue stuff off it. So when I cut it with a knife, look, it's put all marks in it. Can I get that side off? I'm going to peel this side off anyway. I will come back to you with my perfectly new stainless steel thing that I know all about, obviously. I just need a couple more minutes for this water to get up to the boil. Did it look? Right, now this is almost at a boil. Getting there. Let me get an handle out for it to make sure I'm safe. So I can move it when I need to. Right, yeah, it is boiling now. These are going in for 6 minutes, cut at that size. Let me just check how long I've got. So they're coming off in 6 minutes. Oh no. There's no key. Let me see if I've got... Wait a minute. Got a different tin. It's got a key on this one, look. So let's have a go at this. Right. So, oh, it stinks already. Corned beef is minging. I'm not eating this. Get me up on it. Put that straight in the bin. Don't want them cutting themselves. Bin gone. It stinks. It's disgusting. Right, so I'm not taking none of the fat off it either, apparently, and I'm going to cut it like that. Can you see? I'll show you. So I've cut it like that, can you see? Into quite thick chunks, and then I'm going to dice it. Look at that. So about the same size as the potatoes. This stuff's minging. Now, I was told it don't matter if there's wayward bits, just chuck them in pan with it anyway. So that's what we're going to do. This is apparently how my mother did it. Don't know, I've never made it. My mum was quite a good cook, so I never learnt no off her, because if she was good at cooking and going to cook for me, why am I going to do it? Do you know what I mean? So there we've got a corned beef and dirty hands. Now I need to milk my kettle again so I can wash my hands. Right. Now, so I've cut my meat up while I can. I need to wait these to be done for 6 minutes. I don't think we're at 6 minutes yet. I'll check in a second. Now, when these are done for 6 minutes, which we're at, let me look. We're only at 3 minutes. So, I've got another 3 minutes for these. Now, once they've been done for 6 minutes, I'm going to leave them in the hot water but take them off. But leaving them in the hot water while we cook other things. So the only thing left to do while the meat's ready is prep my onion. While this has got another couple of minutes. So that's what we'll do now. We'll prep an onion. I was going to turn you off a minute, but you might as well watch me, aren't you? Now, that's like that, look. So, look at that, because it's meat. You can put it straight on there and it won't melt. Not to worry, people, I've got another one. I'm going to get a clean knife out. Because the next ingredient is 1 onion. I know Gareth's not a massive fan of onions, but he's getting an onion in it anyway. If I don't stab myself with it, that is first. Oh, all the bites are out today, I can hear them. And with your onions, just keep layering them down until you get to a good layer. I know some people are throwing that away, but look, it's just one layer, that one underneath, it's fine. Look at that. Dusty layer's gone. Perfect. Now we're going to cut this thin. I don't want thick onions because that's not a massive fan at the moment, but I'm going to cook them well. But I can prep these in the time it's taking that. So that's my onions prepped, my corned beef prepped. I am going to turn you off a minute while I tidy this up, get rid of all that. It is bubbling away and I need to check my time. I will come back to you in a second. Right, so I'm back, lovelies. Now, 6 minutes this has had. I'm just going to drain it because I thought when I'd read the message I had to leave it sat in it, and I was lying to you all. So they want me to drain these potatoes, put them back in the pan for the heat, so they're out of the water but they stay warm in the pan, apparently. No, put that back in the sink again so it's out of my way. I'll drain them. Now we're on to the good stuff. So, first and foremost, I need a pan. I need one with a handle. Where's my handle gone? I've just had that handle. It's here. Right. So, I want a little bit of oil. Where's my oil? I've got a tub of it somewhere. I poured it in this because I needed the bottle. Because when Gareth, if you all remember, Gareth made KFC chicken. And I needed somewhere to put that dirty oil. So we're going to put a little bit of oil in this pan, right? Not loads, a little bit of oil. Then the first thing we're putting in this pan, when I've put the heat on, let me find some sort of plastic spatula, wooden spoon will do. So first job will be onions. Now, it says to cook these for 3 to 4 minutes, but I'm going to cook them longer. I'm going to make sure these are really, really nice and soft, because we don't want His Majesty crying, do we? So for now, I've put nothing in other than oil and onions, and I'm going to soften these right down. Literally, I'll show you my pan. I've put no seasoning in yet, and they're just sat being themselves. We're just going to fry these off. You don't need to watch 6-7 minutes of me frying onions. I'll be back to you. So I'm back, just to let you know, there's quite a lot of onion in this. So I've decided I'm taking some of it out, about the equivalent of over half to be fair, because there's quite a lot of onion and it's not like an onion at the moment. So I've taken a fair whack of that onion out, just put a little bit back, and I've left about this much in it. I'd say just under half an onion. Oh, look, there you go, just under half an onion. Right, I'm not going to waste that, don't worry. Get on over to the next video that comes out, because I'm making myself something different for tea, and that onion I'll put that in it. But I've pulled it out for now. nice and soft, which is fine. But I just, because he's not loving onion the best at the moment, I just thought that's a lot of onion for someone who's not the best at it. So that'll go out and that'll go in what I'm making later. Also recording that later on. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. So now we've done the onion. I'm going to have to bring you closer, my lovely, so you can see what I'm doing. Got 500 almonds going at once. Let me bring you closer. Can you see what I'm doing? Let me tip you down a little bit. Right, so we've got us onions in here. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm not adding any more oil. What I am doing though, I'm going to take these potatoes, tip them straight in there. And we're just trying, is it better if I put that round there? There you go, you can see then, can't you? So, I'm just frying that for the time being. Now, my auntie says before we put the meat in, we're going to put some salt. We're going to put some black pepper. As of right this minute, that's all we're putting in. Salt and pepper on the potatoes. And she did say they would soak up most of the excess oil, which they have, to be fair, which I'm grateful of. Pop one out, I've shoved it back in. Now, after that, we're going to add the cubes of corned beef. Shove them in there. Let's put that back there. I have to put this chandelier, I am sorry guys. And she said just mix it all together. Right. Oh, I just dropped half it on the floor. What did I actually drop? One potato. Now, I'm just going to leave that on there for 5 minutes. It's on high heat. I'm not going to put the potato back in the pan, guys, because they aren't over today. So that can go straight in the bin. And that's just going to stay on there high heat for 5 minutes. Got a tiny bit more prepping to do, but then I will come back to you. Right, so your next part, I've put the tiniest bit of hot water in a jug. And I've got 1 OXO cube. And we're literally, without putting any foil in it, I should have crushed it up like it showed me, shouldn't I? I'm going to crush that in there. Put that in the bin so I can go over my flour. And I was told to get a fork and make sure it's mixed in properly. And a little bit of hot water. Now, and I mean it's a little bit of hot water. Now, I chose to go with this recipe. I know you lovelies have all sent me fantastic messages. I have turned this off, by the way. I chose to go with this recipe because a lot of the recipes that you've sent me are quite thick and it's more a stew type. Gareth doesn't like his anything really liquidy. He prefers less liquid, more meat, more whatever. So this is what it looks like right now. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm only going to add a little bit of this into the bottom, just so it covers it. But first, we've got something else to add. Now we've got this like this. Now I literally, in case I didn't tell you, your oven needs to be on. So when I said I was going to do some prepping about 5 minutes ago, I put the oven on. Has only been on 5-10 minutes though. Right. So I'm adding tinned carrots. This is how my mum made it, guys. Don't come for me. We've tinned carrots and just mix them all up. What she said. And to be fair, this actually does look like the one my mum used to make. I never ate it because, I mean, look, it doesn't smell the nicest, I'm not going to lie. But if you like corned beef, I suppose it will. I'm not a fan of beef in general, never mind corned beef. I don't eat steaks or anything like that. I don't mind a bit of mince, but if it's too meaty, it's not for me. So, we've done this, then you want to add some mixed herbs. A little bit of mixed herbs, right? She said put the mixed herbs on before you put your juice in, right? So we're putting the mixed herbs on, then I'm going to pour this juice over. Wait a minute, I haven't put it all in though. I just want to make sure it's covering the bottom of the pan. I could maybe put a little bit more in there, I'm not going to lie. This is how you get it so it's not too... Might as well put it all in, haven't I? Oh yeah, so it's got some liquid in but not a lot. Now, I'm going to take this. Believe it or not, that's how it's done. So we're going to take this, let me point you that way and point you down a little bit so you can see. Lift it in the oven. Take my handle off. That's going to sit in the oven 10-15 minutes. What time am I on? So I'm going to leave that in there 16 minutes to be exact. To go on the, I'll check it in 16 minutes and see what I think. She said it should have like a crispy layer on the top, and that should be done. Now that looks like quite a lot. I have got some containers, so I might divide it up. I'll see if he wants it straight away. I will let you know. That's it. 15 minutes for corned beef hash. If the timing's different, I will let you know. I'm going to tidy this mess up. I'll get back to you in 15 minutes and let you know how we're going. Back. Let's take this bad boy out. Oh. Oh, that actually looks nice. Soft potatoes. Let me show you. And that's what it looks like. Look at that. Now, I think that's too much for him to eat in one. I have got some little of them like takeaway tubs, so I'll see if he wants some now. Do you want to try some of this corned beef hash, love?
I'll have it when it's ready.
Oh, you are going to find out if he likes it or not. Shall we see if he likes it? Oh, actually, it's coming out. Where's the forks gone? Found one. So I got my mum's recipe for it.
What?
I got my mother's recipe off my auntie for it. Now,
Smells like it.
your potatoes are meant to be like a boiled potato. That's actually my mum's recipe.
You're going to kill me, is she?
No, I don't know. She used to love you, so I doubt it.
Mm.
You like it?
Mm. It's banging.
Are you happy
Banging,
now?
that.
You like it?
Mm.
See, I'm getting better at cooking,
Yeah.
Because I always remembered all the ones I was looking at online, they had like a gravy in them. And I didn't think you'd want it like
I
that.
don't want to grab it now.
Because it looked more like a stew and you like yours more dry than wet, don't
Yeah,
you?
I do, yeah.
So he's happy he's got his corned beef hash after like 3 months.
Frank, go away. Lovely.
Is that going to be your cover photo?
Oh yeah, I'll have a thumbnail.
Thank you for watching. So There is some left over. I'll probably put that in a little tub for him. And he can have that later on and warm it up. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, most importantly, if you're one of them. Oh, just like it says on my t-shirt. Bye. And if you're one of them